Scroll on the feed. That's how we get your attention right there.
So awkward every time.
Hopefully you are having a great week. Happy hump day, as the cool kids say, right? If there's a different way to say happy middle of the week, comment below. I'm always willing to learn new slang and term like that, all right? But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great week. All right, so I have a question for you, okay? For health and fitness coaches. Do you want it pretend now or do you want it for real later? I'm gonna ask that again. Do you want it pretend now or do you want it for real later? Okay, here's what I'm gonna get into today on this talk. So I see this thing with like a lot of health and fitness coaches. They're chasing a lot of shiny objects out there. And the thing is because there's a lot of people out there that are good marketers, right? But just because someone's a good marketer doesn't mean they sit there and deliver a really good product or a program to get you results, right? So a lot of these good marketers have some major claims, right? Major claims. Like, I'll get you to 6 figures in 2 or 3 months. I'll get you to 7 figures in 6 months or a year. Those are some big claims, man. So you guys better, number one, be careful with those freaking claims. And number two, understand that these people are just good marketers. And that doesn't mean if somebody is good marketing, you might have a shitty product, you might have a shitty program. And I'm not afraid to say that, okay? That's why I'm making this video and I'm calling this out here, okay? So what I mean by that is, do you want it pretend now? I see a lot of health and fitness coaches change to these shiny objects and stuff like that, right? They want to sit there and they want to flex on Instagram, like the new car, like all the designer clothes, like all the Gymshark attire, all these like brand new shoes and stuff like that, right?
Isn't that Gymshark?
I'm saying Gymshark. This is like a $20 like thing off Amazon. I'm good with it. I don't need to flex like that. But that's what I'm talking about. Is it's pretend like these health and fitness coaches are killing it. They're crushing it. They're making 6 and 7 figures, right? And they probably are not anywhere near there, right? So do you want it pretend now or do you want it for real later? And this is what we teach with our accelerator students in our program, for real later, is you invest back into your business and you live below your means, right? And you put the damn work in. If that's the boring work, that's the day-to-day work. If you don't like doing certain things, you put the damn work in and you put in those reps and sets and you build your business the right way so you can grow it over time so that it can be for real later and not pretend right now. You want to say anything?
Oh man, where could I even like elaborate on that? Chris literally just stole the show on that, which was good. I definitely agree, but I think it's just what he just hit home at the end, right? Where perception and illusion, it can go so many ways. It could go so far to where we could always perceive ourselves on social media, which is a highlight reel. Most of it's not even real. It's sad but true, but hopefully you don't put out fake stuff, but some people do because they need that validation. They're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Their mindset's in a completely different arena to where I don't understand. And hopefully, you might be listening and this might be you, and it might kind of hit home with you to change that train of thought. But yeah, that's in every industry too. Everyone's always trying to just post flashy stuff, trying to stand out, trying to get you to stop with the scroll by just putting like a fancy car, a jet, like traveling, the latest designer clothes, like Chris said. It is sad. It really is sad because most of the time, that's really not the case, or that's not really the lifestyle you live. But I mean, it is what it is with that. So for hopefully you, the health and fitness coach, you're not doing that. For us, we're, like Chris said, we're always teaching our students to, again, if you're first starting off, live below your means, make certain sacrifices that other people aren't going to do, right? That's going to have you advance at a different level in this game, because that's really what this is, right? The game of business, it's different levels, right? And you reach that different levels. You reach those different levels by buying leverage, right? You buy more time. You remove yourself from doing certain things in your business that take up a lot of time. They're low income, low impact tasks, right? So you, the health and fitness coach, can focus on the high impact, high income tasks such as coaching, delivery, sales. Really expanding this business, right? You're the architect. You're not always consumed in the business. So that's my closing thought on that. But most people aren't willing to do that, right? Because they have bad spending habits, and they need the next shiny object. They need to keep up with the Joneses, and they just don't have that mindset to where I'm like, oh, let me put this certain percentage back into my business. Let me put this certain percentage back into savings. Let me do this and that other people won't want to do, because again, you're just not disciplined and you don't have that knowledge to do that.
Exactly. And this guy has some nerve. He just said, like, how do I top that? Or how do I even add to that? Like, man, that was more than I just said in that first minute and a half. So that's good stuff though. Way to chime in on that. I love that. But this is such an important thing, guys. And just really think about it. If you're a health and fitness coach and you're serious and you really want to take it to the next level and you want to make this something long-term, you're not just looking for a side hustle, or you're not looking for just like a quick buck, right? You really want to make this long-term. Think about it. Do you want it pretend now or do you want it for real later? I think a lot of us are going to sit there and want to take that ladder, the one that's for real later, if you're really serious about being in this game long term. Okay.
Yeah. Last thing, if you build it right and you're strategic about this, right, you can always have an exit strategy as a health and fitness coach. You don't have to do that all your life, but it's like at least build this monster in business the correct way to where you have an exit strategy to where you can possibly sell this business at some point.
Absolutely. Amen. Okay. So speaking about for real, right? We're hosting a live training tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. It's going to be inside our Facebook group. It's the only way you can access it, right? So you got to join the club. You got to get in the Cool Kids Club in the Facebook group, okay? It's going to be on 3 steps to get to 5K months. Notice I didn't say 10K months. Notice I did not say 30, 40, 50, 60, 100K, right? Let's just be for real right now. 3 steps to 5K months, okay? Let's just be for real right now. And if you're for real and you want to do this the right way and you're serious about this, you want to get to 5K months, you haven't been there as a health and fitness coach online, okay, join us on the live training. What I'm going to do on here, if you're watching on Facebook on the profile, I'll link it up below. You guys can join the Facebook group there. If you're watching this on the Facebook group, go check the events tab up there. It's already there tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. If you're watching this on Instagram, go to our link tree and there's a link to our Facebook group. You can click there. You can join the Facebook group and then you can tune in there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check the link, the description box below. You guys can get the link there to join the Facebook group. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. CST in the Facebook group. 3 steps to get to 5K months. And again, just think about this question. Do you want it for pretend or do you want it for real now or later? Sorry.
And do you want to continue to level up in this game of business and life? That's another question you should answer. If the answer is yes, come to the training. If no, keep doing what you're doing.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for your time. We're out. Have a great day.